my reaction to the Champions League quarter-final draw. We've got Real Madrid in the quarter-finals. Tough draw, but I think we can beat them because we beat them last season and the fixtures are exactly the same as last season when we played Real Madrid. We're away for the first leg at the Bernabeu and we've got the Etihad for the second leg. I think as long as we don't lose by 2 goals in Madrid, we've got a good chance of going through. Because our record at the Etihad in the Champions League is very good. We haven't lost at the Etihad in the Champions League since the 18-19 season where we lost 2-1 to Lyon in the group stage. I know obviously we've been knocked out at the Etihad in the Champions League since then, but that wasn't through a loss. We went out through winning the game on the night, but going out on away goals. And if we get through Real Madrid, we play Bayern or Arsenal. Weirdly, I want Bayern to win that because I believe Arsenal might be tougher than Bayern Munich. On paper, Bayern Munich maybe do slightly have the better team, but they're not doing well in their league this season. It looks like they might finally have a season in the Bundesliga where they don't win it. Because I think Arsenal will be tougher than Bayern this season. Some people might laugh at me for saying that, but Arsenal are top of the league in the best league in the world. And Bayern are 10 points behind or something like that in one of the worst leagues in the world. Out of the top 5 anyway. And I think we feel more confident against Bayern than we will Arsenal because our record against British teams in this competition is very bad. We've lost against Liverpool, we've lost against Tottenham, we've lost against Chelsea in the final. So I kind of want Bayern because our record against the non-British teams is better than the British teams. This is my prediction for the Real Madrid game. We draw maybe 1-1 or 2-2 in Madrid, or maybe lose 1-0. And then we come back and we win 3-1 at the Etihad. I know our Etihad form hasn't been as good this season, but in the Champions League, it's still very good. So I think we're going to knock out Madrid, and I reckon we'll beat the winner of Bayern against Arsenal as well. And I'd love to see us in a final against Barcelona. Because it's Pep's old team, and we haven't played against Barcelona in the Champions League for a while. I think the last time was it 2016, 2017, something like that, Pep's first year, where we played them in the group stage. But we haven't played them in the knockout game for a while. Before the Pep era we did, but that's when we didn't have as good of a team. We had a good team, but it wasn't as good as the team now. And I think we lost quite a lot against Barcelona in the last 16, so I hope we can get revenge on them for that. My predictions for the other quarter-final draws. I think Bayern will beat Arsenal because it's at the Allianz for the second leg. I think Atletico will beat Dortmund. I think Barcelona will beat PSG. I know I've seen a lot of people going for PSG to win that, but I think Barcelona will surprise people in that one. And I think Atletico Dortmund is probably the least interesting game of the tie. Of the round, sorry. But I think Atletico will win because from what I've seen of them against Inter Milan, they were very good for large parts of that game. And they really should have won it before penalties, really, because they missed quite a few good chances close to the goal as well. I might do my FA Cup predictions for the quarterfinals later, but until then, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you're wondering why my face looks a bit odd, it's because I've just had chocolate, so that's why I'm might be burping a bit and that. But see you in the next one. Quad City. I think we're going to get to at least the final, but depending on who we play in the final, obviously, will depend on how tough it will be, should we get there. But we're not going to take anything for granted. We're going to take it game by game. And in finals, anything can happen. So if we do get to the final, no matter who we play, it's going to be tough. I think whoever wins between us and Real Madrid will probably go on to win the whole thing. Obviously, surprises have happened, but I can't personally see anyone other than us and Madrid winning it, to be fair. But perhaps the winner of Bayern against Arsenal could win it if we or Madrid doesn't win it. But it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. See you soon.